Hey everybody, I'm Evan Hammonds for Bloodhorse.com and welcome to After the Wire, which is brought to you by EquiAid, the makers of Bodybuilder and other fine natural products. Well, this past weekend's slate of 3-year-old races showed us a few things, especially on the East Coast at Aqueduct and down at Gulfstream Park. But the racing in Southern California wasn't that forthcoming. The Robert Lewis Stakes, the springboard for I'll Have Another a year ago, could only muster up 4 entrants. Now a wire-to-wire romp by Flashback after he was allowed a 48-3 opening half tells us he's a nice one, but he's untested. So who was tested this weekend? Revolutionary, that's who. Now check out the break of the Wither Stakes at the Big A. Darley's Valid, breaking from post 2, goes to his nose, which caused odds-on favorite Revolutionary to go to his right, bumping with Escape from Reality. Now who can blame him? Now, while not the front-running type in his previous 4 races, Revolutionary is shuffled back a bit, and he's forced in along the rail into the first turn. Now, the best thing here, jockey Javier Castellano didn't panic. Let's fast forward to the field heading into the far turn, and the Son of Warpast is last, giving the guys at Windstar Farm and assistant trainer Michael McCarthy some high anxiety. Now, they catch a break as Champion Boy, the number 6 horse, comes off the fence for a bit, and Revolutionary is able to get a little headway there. Now, turning for home, things look hopeless for Revolutionary, but he finds a hole along the rail, then comes off the rail to go around the New York-bred Smooth Bert and Escape from Reality, then goes between Escape from Reality and the leader Siete de Oros in the final stride to win by a neck. After the race, Castellano said Revolutionary kind of got intimidated a little bit between horses, but I liked the way he did it. So did we. It's the kind of experience you can get only if you're in a sizable field against legitimate horses. The intangibles learned by Revolutionary heading into the Triple Crown campaign are priceless. Nearly as priceless is this guy's pedigree. He's out of William Farish's grand Run Up the Colors, the 1997 Alabama winner, who is a half-sister to 6 stakes winners, including Prospector's Delight, who was the 2003 Broodmare of the Year, based on her own string of stakes winners, including Grade 1 winner Tommy Sue's Delight and Horse of the Year Mineshaft. Now, Revolutionary's effort will be talked about for the weeks to come, along with that of another Todd Pletcher-trained colt, Let's Go Stables' Verrazano, who won a 1-turn mile allowance optional claiming race at Gulfstream Park, stealing the thunder from the featured Hutchison Stakes. Verrazano, a 7 3/4 length maiden winner January 1st at 6.5 furlongs, left those who saw his race abuzz after he tore through a mile in 1:34.4 and won by 16 1/4 lengths. John Velasquez was stock still on the son of More Than Ready, who zipped through 6 furlongs in 1:09.4. Then he sucker punched his rivals in the stretch. Now Pletcher said after the race, "We were encouraged going into it and even more encouraged coming out." No kidding. Verrazano earned a weekend's best Beyer speed figure of 105 for the effort. Now Verrazano is another one with a solid pedigree. He's a half-brother to El Padrino, whom Pletcher got to the Derby last year, and El Padrino hopefully will see him next weekend in the Grade 1 Don Handicap. Now at Tampa Bay Downs, it was a wild one in the Sam F. Davis Stakes where front-runner Falling Sky gamely held off the late charge of Dynamic Sky to win by a neck. Favored My Name is Michael was left with too much to do while being 8 lengths off the lead after a half mile over that kind of surface. Now there was an objection in the race by Speak Logistics rider Angel Serpa. They checked at the head of the lane as it appeared Falling Sky and Jose Espinoza came in a bit while cutting the corner, but no changes were made. Now finally, I'd like to give a little shout out to top sire Tappet, who had 3 graded stakes winners in less than 3 hours on Saturday. At about 3:27 p.m., Tapacat won the Florida Oaks at Tampa Bay Downs. About an hour and a half later at 5:03 Eastern Time, Flashback went out to win the Robert Lewis at Santa Anita. Then a little later, Honorable Dylan took the Grade 2 Hutchison Stakes at Gulfstream. Now Tappet, who stands at Gainesway Farm, is the son of the late Pulpit, who was represented by Giltrip, who won the 9 furlong Stroop Stakes. I'd like to thank everybody for watching After the Wire. I'd like to thank EquiAid. Come on back next week.